Hello everyone, welcome back to Sara's Stories. We are doing the 17 SDG Stories. I do hope you're liking the series, and if you do know any people who are in the need to learn the SDGs, there are many students who are preparing for many exams. It can be at school level, it can be at college level, and there is a need to understand the SDGs properly, and there is no better way to do it other than a story. So please do share, please do subscribe, and please do encourage others to subscribe to this channel. And you can let me know how you're finding this series. So as this is an innovative series, today's SDG is very related. It is called Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. So I welcome you to join me for a story on SDG 9. And here we go. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Amar who loved to dream. And once Amar was going in a car, he was driving a race car, and it stopped. And the car stood up on a pedestal and rotated very fast. And there was a crowd cheering on. Wow, Amar, wow. And Amar was very happy. He was moving around his hand. And that is when the principal in school said, "Yes, Amar, tell me the answer." And Amar was still going, yes. Amar did not know that what had happened was in his dream. And in fact, in reality, the principal was taking a quiz in class and Amar had his hand up. So the principal assumed that Amar wanted to answer. That's when Amar's friend knocked him. "Hey Amar, look." And Amar looked up. "Yes sir, what? Who married Henry the 8th? Amar, I. Principal said, "You married her?" No, you. I married her. Am I aunt?" And the principal got really angry, saying that it is because of you that I have divulged an answer. "You, Amar, I don't know what to do with you. You keep dreaming. And that is when tring, the school bell rang and Amar ran out of class. Another day, Amar was sitting in his chemistry class and he was dreaming about some of the other things, and the teacher was teaching about alchemy. And that's when the teacher picked up a chalk and hit it. "Amar Vidya Prasad, please pay attention to class." Amar got hurt and he started to pay attention. But then, once again, he was lost in thought about how to prove alchemy right. Now, Amar went out to the library and picked out a lot of books on alchemy and went home. He closed his door and he started reading. And he called up his friend, Rajiv, and said, "Hey Rajiv, you have a big compound. Can you please allow me to do some experiments on alchemy in your compound?" And Rajiv said, "Okay, let me ask." Now Rajiv's uncle was none other than the principal. And he said, "Please, can I let Amar come and do the experiment here? He needs some waste material." So the principal said, "Of course, you can take that black dirty stuff lying in the garage." But the principal's wife really liked Amar. She said, No, I'll give him some waste. The poor child will keep spending his life taking out that dirty black material if it gets stuck onto his hand. The next day, it was Sunday, Amar came over and came to work on his alchemy projects. And he asked Rajiv, "The principal is always shouting at me, right?" Rajiv said, No, don't worry. He's very worried about the upcoming inspections. He does not have money to upgrade the lab, and that's why he's always worried and he's always irritable. Don't worry about that. Meanwhile, the principal was talking to his wife saying, "I don't even know where my grandfather buried that money. I don't know what happened to him. He was a very rich man and we have no idea what happened to the money." Now, Amar had already started working and he was throwing in waste into fire and he was moving certain things. And Rajiv saw, to his surprise, there was gold coming out of it. And Amar said, "Look, I'm an alchemist. I have turned waste into gold. Look." And Rajiv dashed in and he went to the principal and he said, uncle, come, look at what Amar has done. He has found gold. He has turned waste into gold. And uncle and auntie, the principal and his wife, ran out to see that it was actually gold. And he said, oh, now I remember. My grandfather had turned all his wealth into gold and buried it in the garage. It was so dark, black and waste that I never thought of going and exploring it. And he said, Amar, my boy, you have saved the reputation of your school. Look at this. And that's when Amar felt, oh, I'm just another failed alchemist. I didn't turn waste into gold. But the principal said, no, you've saved your school. That's a very big thing. And he went and hugged Amar. But Amar had already started dreaming that, oh, this metal tube, it can be used for something. And Amar went back to his dream world. So this was the story. I do hope you enjoyed it. It was Amar's desire for innovation, his innate abilities to do something new, the courage to do something new that worked here, and that's why he tried something that many people had failed at, and that is the way to innovation. Of course, he could not innovate anything in this particular story, but how often do we encourage people or children if they are trying to innovate? Usually in the beginning, people are always cursed, saying, oh, this is not going to work, or you'll fail. We often discourage people. But I would like to say that be innovative, and that is how you're going to contribute to industry, because a lot of fields in today's industries are stagnating. There is no opportunity for further growth. So be innovative, start more startups, do new business ideas, plan for new things, and live life happily. So I hope you like this whole story, and the story is also from Tinkle Digest. Tomorrow I'm coming with the next SDG. Please stay tuned to my channel and keep watching every video I put.